Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your February reading. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Sagittarius. Whatever comes through, we're going to look at it at the end. If your Venus is in Sag, we're going to take a quick peek at love for singles and couples, and that will be at the end of the reading. Now, what I'm getting right off the bat is something is taking place in the month of February. A big monumental shift is going to happen for you. So if you've been feeling really down and out, it is getting ready to change. We're going to start off the reading by looking at you on a general level, okay? This may be you, this may be your partner, it may be somebody that you're dealing with in your environment, but this is more specifically related to each and every beautiful sign of Sagittarius. Now, I hope you guys are doing well, because the cards are saying you are really going through a lot. And that's what I mean. Right around the end, the third rolling into the fourth week of this month, you have a shift coming into place where this heavy burden is going to be released. And finally, you're like, I get it. I know exactly what to do. And you will take a step back and you will rejuvenate your energy so that you can get out there and make it happen as we go forward into the year 2022. This is a big, big year for us. Big shifts are taking place, bigger than what we've already been through. It's a monumental year, and you're going to make these big, big changes. Now, we're starting off with the moon card, and this is saying secrets coming out and, you know, a form of deception. It's actually a no card when you look at the tarot. So maybe the time wasn't right for you and what you've been dealing with, and adding and compiling all of this weight on your shoulders and responsibility and overload to where you're like, yeah, I just don't feel that I can do it. Now, we have in the second week the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is saying, hey, keep focusing on what it is you want. It isn't an easy battle. It isn't. To change our life, to change the course direction, to change our career, our love life, and the perception that we have on our own self is a lot of work. But you've come so far. Do not stop. No, do not stop now. Something's going to come through at the beginning of the month and right around the moon phase itself. Now, this may be Mercury going direct for some of you, but I feel for all of you that 7th, 8th, and 9th of the month is going to reflect something back at you that you didn't see before. So literally, if you go and you stand outside when that moon phase is taking place in the beginning of the month, you may actually get it just like that and say, oh, I see what it is that I couldn't see before. And you are going to be able to refocus your attention back on track. Now, by the third week, we have the 10 of Wands, and this is feeling all that weighted energy. Most definitely saying, oh, I just don't know if I can do any more, because you are ending the month with the 9 of Wands. Now, that doesn't mean anything negative. It means exactly what I said, because that 10 is getting ready to turn over into the Ace of Wands. That shift is going to take place. You're going to see something come down. It will be a vision. It will be a reflection of you in the planetary alignment. And this is going to be that beautiful magnetic moment that is just, it's monumental. It truly is. That something is going to take place that is going to lead you into a brand new endeavor in life. It's going to create passion. It's going to create excitement of life again. So whether that be traveling or taking action, for some of you, this is actually about writing your life story out. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to present the story to the world, but it's going to help you in your own life, like journaling. I see you journaling, writing down notes. And that third to fourth week, take a look at it and make sure that you have reflected on everything that you've written down throughout the entire month. And it is going to be an amazing point in time. A shift is going to take place. Now, let's look at all the detail, because by the last week of the month, you're going to rejuvenate. You're going to re-energize yourself. I love the cards that are coming out already. You are going to feel like I've got it all going on for sure. Now, we are starting off with the detail. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, all right? You might be looking at your money, at your financial investments. Some of you, this is looking at a whole, like I said, a whole new career where you've been trying to get your certification, go back to school, and get the education you need in order to make this change. If you're working a full-time job, going to school full-time, especially if you have babies, if you're a single parent, it is not an easy feat. One that should be commended by the outside world, but yet it is not. But we're moving into a world where it will be shown and rewarded. And this is one of the big shifts that are coming through the age of Aquarius. So over the next several months, you're going to feel like I can do anything. You're going to feel invincible as you reflect on what it is you truly want. That will be reflected back at you is like, okay, I'm going to just take a leap of faith and put my resume out there. I'm going to try to get in this avenue. And even the word try is going to be eliminated from your vocabulary, because the word try means like try to get out of the chair. Don't actually get out of the chair. Just try. It means that you just stay stuck and you're not going to be stuck anymore. That third week, you're going to tap into a whole new venture. And some of you are going to see that there's somebody around you that is not necessarily on your side. Somebody that's detouring your focus, and every time you focus in this direction, they interrupt you. They make a lot of noise. Like if you're me and you do readings, they make all this noise to try and sabotage your energy so that you cannot succeed. And it is wearing you out dealing with this particular individual. By the end of the month, here you go. Through that rest, that rejuvenation, you have the Page of Cups. Now, this is an apology from somebody who's going to recognize what they're doing, because I feel you're taking back your power and saying, you know what? I've had enough. Okay. Sag, you know what I'm talking about? It's like, no, this isn't the direction that I want to go. This isn't the way it's supposed to be. That reflection back is actually going to be like that monumental shift inside of you, where you are going to make something happen. Something very big for you, something you've been working hard at and feeling a little defeated, overcoming that for sure. This is an offer coming in, a job offer, a career change, where you're going to feel like, okay, here it comes. And the end result for you is coming more between the month of October and December. That doesn't mean that it isn't. It's going to come in increments. It's going to come a little bit now, a little bit then, a little bit there, a little bit at the end, until the full capacity hits. So by the end of the year, if you're trying to write, and some of you, this is a screenplay, I feel you are writing a movie and you have to keep redoing it over and over again, because somebody around you is going, no, don't do it like that. They're trying to tell you. So pulling back your power and saying, you know what? I'm going to do it my way. And doing it your way is that monumental shift. That's what's going to produce the actual positive outcome for you as we go further into the year. So this is continual progress in the years of 2022, leading to you finally saying, here you go. This is what I've been working at for 8-10 years. Now, I did have that same number come out. Oh, I don't remember who it was with. Okay, so check your moon and rising sign, all right? It may have been Scorpio or Taurus, but it was definitely in another zodiac sign, those same time frame, 8-10. So some of you are dealing with an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. You may be dealing with a Pisces, a Virgo, a Cancer, a Scorpio, and I feel there's a lot of fire energy around you. I don't feel there's a lot of swords. There's not really a lot of air energy. I don't feel there's a lot of communication. That's going to come in the month of March as you move forward. If there is any further cards that indicate air, I'll let you know, but I really feel this is more internal inside of you, re-triggering your own beautiful sign of Sagittarius, instilling that shift that I'm talking about. Now, I will be doing energy shifts. I don't know if I just said that, but I will be doing them on live segments and it's going to be great. We're doing a lot of different things. I'm trying to get in the sync of getting everything to you at a regular time, but I am one person doing the job of 8, and it isn't always easy to, kind of like you know, where you're trying to do something, something comes in and interrupts, and I'm in an area that is really loud. I'm still in New York, and I'm looking for a new place. I'm going to actually be moving soon, and it's just like very detouring, you know, and I can't record when it's super loud outside. And some of you, this is writing a song, by the way, so you may have been, I don't feel you're necessarily in a band. I feel this is more solo. All right, so you may be working on a piano. I see the keys, the ivory keys of a piano, working on a song that you believe is meant for the world to hear, and you are going to do it. So this is you accomplishing that final rough draft by the end of February, and then making the final editing in March and presenting it out there in April, and having it reviewed in May, etc., as you move throughout the year. So it's a beautiful, beautiful, progressive year for you. Now let's pull a little bit more detail. Yeah, you've been blocked from making these changes. The Four of Pentacles came out. Now we do have some air energy in here, and that's what I'm talking about. The sabotage situation, and it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius individual, but I feel it's more you and your own ability to say enough. All right, you do have the Queen of Swords reflecting Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but again, I do feel it's you saying, I'm cutting out anybody that is trying to sabotage my energy. The Five of Swords is negative, and that's the shift where whoever is around you, regardless of their zodiac sign, no matter when you met them, whatever the situation, you're like, I am cutting this out. If you hear the squeaky toy, that's the dogs out there. They're playing. I have, there's 4 big fur dogs out there, huge dogs, including my own Captain Lovebug. He's he's a over 100-pound golden retriever. So he's a big baby. You're literally going to remove any blockages. You're going to clear out the clutter that's going on in your head, and you're going to make this monumental shift, and it's coming from a place within inside of you. It has nothing to do with another individual, and that's why I said if you are a writer, if you are writing specifically a song, this is a solo song. Now, it could have to do with commercials, but I feel for a lot of you, it's going to turn into, if you write jingles, it's going to turn into a real song that's going to actually hit the top charts. The hit in the top charts will be in the year 2023, not in the year 2022, but this is all the stages to get to that progressive moment. You have communication coming in by the end of the month that is super positive. We have the 8 and the 9 of Wands, very progressive numbers when it comes to this offer coming in. 8, 9, and 10. Again, in the beginning of your reading, I'm saying 8-10. Everything falls into sequence, in place the way it's meant to be for you. So if you're feeling defeated, you are going to see something in yourself. Go stand out underneath that moon phase, all right? I think it's the 7th, 8th, or 9th of the beginning of the month. It's right in that time frame. Look it up. I did not look it up. It is going to be very, very good information. All right, let's take a look at any challenges, any adversities that may come along the way that we didn't already pick up on, and see what they want you to know. So we do have the Prince of Swords that came out in the reverse. So this is somebody who has been really holding you back through their words, through their actions, or lack of confidence in you. The negativity that this individual has cast upon you that has blocked you, and it could come from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a King of Cups. This job offer that you have applied to where they said, hey, no way, you're not going to get it. And again, this may be that career shift where you sent your recording out and they said no. Where you put your resume out and they said no. Even an offer of love and they said no. It is going to completely change by the end of the month. Everything you've been working on is going to change because you're going to change the course of direction. You're going to change the way you write. There is a contract getting ready to happen in that third rolling into the fourth week, and that contract is the one that you actually want. So make sure that you're really looking at it and editing it. Edit it. Make the changes on the contract. Even though it's a job offer coming into you and you might fear that this new endeavor, this new offer, oh, I can't tell them that I need this and this. Yes, you can. Pull that power back in and explicitly tell them what it is you want and make sure it's in writing. So by the end of the month, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, and this is beautiful. You've got 8, 9, 9. You've got completion getting ready to happen. And that's what I'm saying. February is a monumental shift, and it's all for you. You're going to make it happen on your own. So overcoming any self-sabotage energy and really maintaining your self-love is going to be very monumental in this month. Very big, big, big. 9 of Pentacles is feeling like I've done all the work. So resting the brain, stop writing, and just rejuvenate your energy. Book a session with me, but rejuvenate that energetic vibration that you have, and it's going to magnetize throughout the next several months. So let's take a look at those of you who are in a relationship. If you're coupled, we're going to look at you, and then singles. Please subscribe to this channel, and I thank you so much for watching. I do. And thumbs up these videos so that we can keep them going for you in the future. So if you're in a relationship, you have the card of love yourself first, and that's what I'm talking about. Whoever is around you, your partner, whether you're married or not, it doesn't have to be a contract. It has to do with somebody that you are on the same page normally, and at this time, you may feel out of sync in the beginning of February. Loving yourself first, remember, is saying, no, I'm going to do it my way. Stop. I don't want to hear it. Put the hand up. I don't want to hear it anymore. That's loving yourself first. I love you, but I don't care what your opinion is. I'm going to follow my heart. I'm going to follow my dreams. And they will see you in a brand new way. They will. You watch. Now, those of you who are single, we're going to look a little bit at you, and it says very, very soon. So this might have nothing to do with a career endeavor or anything else. This has to do with love, where you have been working hard on trying to get a relationship up and going. The 7 of Wands is reestablishing boundaries on how you allow people to treat you and how you treat others. Establishing a new concept that is going to benefit you and lead you right into this 9 of Pentacles. And as soon as you hit this 9 of Pentacles, you've got somebody brand new, and this is somebody saying, I like you. I really like you. Now, they very well may be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but whoever this person is, they are going to want to serenade you. They are going to want to talk to you on a romantic level, and it's that new beginning that you've been looking for. This particular individual is somebody you've been waiting and wondering, are they ever going to come? And the answer is yes, as soon as you focus that self-love back on you and you say, because other people around you going, why are you doing this? We're in this world where you can't just freely go out and date in the way that we used to. But the changes are not necessarily bad. It actually is going to help you build a relationship that's actually worth waiting for. The relationship where you're going to make it happen. So you guys have an amazing February. Thank you for watching. Much love.